All right, guys, what's going on? Next video, we're gonna jump back and back up a little bit from where we was a little earlier. So there's video out when I put this splash pan in and all this stuff. And I never welded it up solid here because I know I need to replace this piece. So that's what we're gonna work on this video. So I'll set you up on laps here, guys. We'll get it cut out, go from there. See you. All right, guys, bring you back here real quick, and then we're gonna take a little short ride over to the big shop, show you what we're doing. So I've got this kind of rough cut and tacked in and cut out. I'm still gonna have to put this piece in down here. No big deal. But what I'm needing is this little channel to connect over. And the old one is just in too bad of shape to get it over there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this little piece of metal, and that metal brake I've got is over at the other garage, at the big garage. So we're gonna take a little trip over there, and we're gonna break a piece of metal and then come back and see if we can fit it in. So that's what we're gonna do, guys. Bring you back here shortly. All right, guys, what's going on? Next day in the garage, show you what we've got on this under the taillight section. Not sure what it's actually called, but here's the little channel piece we made. We got it tacked in. Turned out pretty good. Put slits in it, that way I could make the curve to fit it around. So it's not too bad. Just tacked in right now. So today's plan, I'm gonna tackle right here underneath this section from here around and see what we'll come up with. So that's what we're gonna do today, guys. I'll set you up on laps and we'll go from there. Bring you back. See you. All right, guys, bring you back here just a second, show you what we've come up with. Now on this piece right here under the, I guess it's part of the splash pan, stuff like that, you know, on the back of these 55s. You know, I know it's a two-piece deal running down under the taillight. You know, this section is different from the outer quarter. Yeah, I know all that stuff. But since we've started, guys, you know, y'all know how I'm building this car. So this is what we come up with tacked in. And as you've seen, I kind of just got me a rough measurement and tacked it in place and kind of worked it in with the body hammer. My biggest concern is right here. That will be about all that you see of it, because after the rear bumper goes back on the car, you know, all this is hidden, but you will see right here in this little corner. So, you know, as long as I get that corner looking factory, then I'm in good shape. You know, and it's even like these drip rails, I think from factory, they come with some kind of little rubber piece that, like a splash guard between the bumper and the tailpan, which, if anybody's fooled with these Tri-5 Chevys, obviously didn't work that good because the tailpan always rots out of them. But anyway, my opinion, it catches a bunch of dirt and road grime and whatever. And as I worked it around through here, I just worked it around till I got the solid metal. In tight spots like that, I always save my little cut-off wheels just in case. You know, in this case, I had to have one, you know, in this corner and right here, because I didn't want to slit up above where this bumper mold is in these quarters. Now I did slit down to get my cut on this, but you know, I'll just weld that up and grind it back out. So I don't know, I'm pretty pleased with it. So what I'm gonna do now, I'll set you up on laps again, and we'll get this welded in there and get it ground out. And you know, once we grind it out, it should look pretty good. So, all right, guys, bring you back. See you. All right, guys, what's going on? Bring me back right here real quick on this one and show you what we come up with on this tailpan section. That's what I'm gonna call it. I think that's what it is. So as you've seen, this one was kind of tough. You know, it's tight areas in here. It's kind of hard to grind. And like I said earlier in the video, I know this is 2 pieces. And you know, I can buy this piece, put it on, you know, could have bought new quarters for the car, but you know, I didn't, guys. I wanted to build all this by hand, you know, and I'm pleased with how it turned out. Nothing wrong with that. Like I said in the start of the video, the biggest part you're gonna see is right here. You know, once the bumper's on and lapped over and coming around through here. So, I don't know, guys. I think it turned out great. This side over here is in pretty good shape. I think the only thing I want to do is just a little bit of the bottom on it. I've got a little piece of that channel left that I made for that side to add in here. And I think we'll call it good, guys. You know, I'm pretty pleased with it. Hope you guys like it. All that good stuff. I think it turned out great. All right, guys, we're gonna cap this one off right here. As always, like, subscribe, comment, talk to me. Don't forget to hit that bell. All right, guys, till next time, see you.